All right, today we're going to make like an Instagram kind of social media thing using Thunkable. I'm going to do that right here. The first thing I'm going to do is we're going to make it so we can take pictures and upload those pictures to the app. And to do that, we need to use an account somewhere where we can house our images. And for that, I'm going to use a Cloudinary account. So over here, I'm signed into my Cloudinary account. And we're going to need our API and API secret. And we're going to pair that here in our Thunkable. So to do that, after I set up my account, I'm going to click on API keys, and I'm going to copy my API key by pushing this button here. I'm going to come over to Cloudinary, go to settings, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll see that there is a spot to paste your cloud name, your API key, and your API secret. So to find them, my cloud name is here. My API key is here, and my API secret is here. It's going to send some two-factor authentication in order to copy that to your email account that you set that up with. But once you've copied each of those things one at a time, you paste them 1, 2, and 3 here, and then you'll be able to upload photos through your app. So let's get that set up and working. So let's design our app first. So let's have a picture. We want to take a picture. We want to see that picture on the screen. So I'll put that here. Below that, maybe I'll want to type a description of the photo. So I'll throw a label. Oops, no. I'll throw a text box, actually. Text input. Let's drag that in. I'll put that there. We need a button to take the photo with. So I'll grab a button and put that in as well. And I will rename it. So right now it's called button 1. Let's call it button take a picture. Or maybe I'll just call it button picture. And here I can write, maybe I'll find a camera emoji and put that for the name of my button. And maybe I will put it here. Let's move that over. And let's make my button smaller and throw it up here beside the text box. So here we go. I'm going to type my text. I'm going to push my button, and that's all going to upload to a spreadsheet. So here you can see I've taken a photo already when I was testing, and it's uploaded to my Cloudinary account. It's put a description, and it's got a number of hearts. So we need 3 columns: a URL column, a description column, and heart column. Hearts kind of like likes, and I'll show you how that works a little later on. So my sheet is called Photo App, and it's actually inside a spreadsheet I was already using in my last video. It's called Bistro, but we've got a photo app in here now too, and that's okay. That's not the best way of doing things. That's just how we're doing it for today. Okay. So let's make this work. Let's make it so that when we push our camera button, it takes a picture and puts it here as a starting point. So how do we do that? I'm going to go into my blocks, and I'm going to say when picture button is clicked, what do we want to do? Well, we want to grab a photo from the camera. So that's going to be under camera, and we'll say photo from camera. I'm going to drag that in. Now you'll notice there's nowhere to click it in because it's a puzzle piece, but if we right click, we can show the advanced block, and this is what we want. So I'm going to say, what do I want to do? Well, when we click that, it's going to give us a photo. It's going to find out if the photo was canceled or if there's an error. So we're going to check. We're going to make sure there was no error. So in my controls, I'm going to use an if statement, and we're going to say, well, if there was an error, what do we want to do? Well, let's set the text input to tell the user that there was an error. So I'll go to my text input and say set input text to, I guess, whatever the error was. And it'll tell us. But if there is no error, we want to upload our photo to Cloudinary and get the URL and then put that over here in our spreadsheet. So how do we do that? Well, the first thing we're going to do is let's set the image, this image, to the image we just took. So we'll see we've got image 3 here, and we'll set image 3's picture to the photo. Let's give that a test and see if it works. So I'm going to go into my web preview, and I'm going to push this button, and it's going to take a minute. And with any luck, there's an... It took a picture, and I'm stretchy. Anyway, it took a picture with my wide webcam. Anyway, I look great. Okay, so back to editing. So if that works, we might want to, depending on how your picture looked, you might want to go back to design. And in my case, let's make it like a little more. Let's make it 300 wide and maybe 200 tall. Maybe it'll look a little less terrible, if possible. All right. Okay, there we go. Let's test it again, see if it looks less terrible. Hey, less terrible. Okay, I was posing cheesily. Okay, so it took a picture, looks great. So now what we want to do is we want to upload that to our Cloudinary account, grab the URL and put it over here in our spreadsheet. So how do we do that? Well, under blocks, we've got it a design mode here for a sec. So we've got, I think under files, is it under files? We have an upload file, I think. We got download, we got rename. Okay, under files, you'll see there's this URL from uploaded file block. It's kind of like the photo block a minute ago. We're going to drag it in. We're going to right click it and say show advanced block. Okay, so this will let us upload a file. So we're going to go ahead and drag that right below here. And we want to upload the photo we just took. So we're going to say upload our photo. And what it's going to return is either an error or the URL of the uploaded file. So let's push these to our bistro, to the photo app sheet in our spreadsheet. So how do we do that? Well, we want to go to data sources and we want to say create a new row. And where do we want to create it? We want to create it in the bistro spreadsheet in sheet 5. You can see when I switch to sheet 5, it gives me the 3 columns that we set up earlier, which were URL, description, and heart. URL, description, and heart. URL is going to be the URL to the image we just uploaded to Cloudinary. And then it needs a description. The description is going to be whatever's in our text box. So I can go ahead and grab that. Text inputs, text. And then for now, we're just going to set that to 0. So right when we upload an image, it doesn't have a... I wonder if we can use a math block here. Let's see. Yep. So we'll say the heart value 0 because they haven't yet given it any likes. Okay. So that should do it. So let's give this a test. So I'm going to go ahead and test it. So let's say in our preview here, we're going to type picture of me, and I'm going to take a picture. Hey, what a great picture. And now it's uploaded. Now, we can't really see that it's uploaded. We know that it's uploaded, but we can't really tell. So what we're going to do is create a list of our most recent uploaded photos to appear down here. I can see that it's happened because when I come over here to my... it hasn't. I can see the error. Okay. So sometimes this happens, and we just want to go back to design for a moment, back to our data sources. My data source just needs to be refreshed. So I'm going to click here on Bistro, and I'm going to check sync with source, and now I can see it's called photo app, and now everything should be good. So let's test it. Let's just make sure all our blocks look good. So we're going to not go to sheet 5, we're going to go to photo app. And there's our description, here's our number, and there. We don't want to upload that photo, we want to upload this URL. I made an error there, let's test it one more time. Here we go. Me, photo. Okay, took a picture of me. Let's check our sheet, there it is. Okay, now it's working. So we now have the URL for the photo called me. No hearts. Oh, okay. Let's go back to design. What we want to do is let's get our data viewer list, and we're going to drop it here. And what we want to do is see all the photos that have been uploaded, kind of like in a big stream. So how do we do that? There's our data list viewer. We have to tell it which spreadsheet to look in. Well, it's called our Bistro spreadsheet, but we're going to look in the photo apps table. And then what do we want here? We don't want a title and subtitle. We just want a picture and a title. So the picture comes from URL, and the text comes from the description. There we go. And we can see the photos we just took. So what do we want to do after that? Well, there's a couple of things we want to do. Let's go back on our blocks again. So after we take that photo, we want to reload this screen. Let's see. Let's go to Control, and we'll just navigate. So let's just navigate to screen 4. Let's see if that works. But we do just want to delay a little bit. So let's, there we go. Let's throw in a wait 1 second, and then reload screen 4. 2 seconds just to be safe. Here we go. Let's test it. All right. Me again. Okay, it's taking a picture. There we go. Hey, there's me again down there. It's working. Okay, so what do we want to do next? I want to make it so that when I click on this, it takes me to the thing where I can add comments or like or whatever I want. And let's do that in our next video.